You've heard of America's founding fathers, but I guarantee you haven't heard about James Forten. He was a black man born in 1776 who built one of the most successful businesses in Philadelphia. He became a millionaire decades before slavery was abolished. But what made him legendary wasn't just his wealth, it was how he used it. He didn't just fund his life, he funded our freedom. This is a name they don't want you to know. James Forten was born free, not enslaved, in Philadelphia. That alone was rare. But what he did with that freedom was revolutionary. After surviving a brutal stint as a prisoner of war during the Revolutionary War, he came home at the age of 16 with nothing, but he had skills. He learned the trade of sail making, one of the most in-demand industries in port cities. By the age of 32, he purchased the entire sail loft where he worked. He didn't just own it, he ran it better than anyone else. He employed both black and white workers. He paid them equally, and that was very radical for that time. His loft was one of the largest in the city. By the early 1800s, Forten was one of the wealthiest black men in America. He didn't inherit a thing. He built it, all in a world designed to shut him out. This is where James Forten's story separates him from most. He didn't hoard his money. He didn't try to blend in with white elites. He used his wealth as a weapon. He funded anti-slavery newspapers, including The Liberator, a publication that helped fuel the abolitionist movement. He donated to schools for free black children at a time when education for black people was considered very dangerous. He donated to schools as well and gave money to abolitionist campaigns, legal defense, and organizing efforts that others couldn't afford to support. When most free black people were trying to keep up a low profile, Forten made his voice and his money very loud. He once said in a letter, "I am a man and I will be heard." And he was. Forten didn't just donate, he organized. In 1813, Pennsylvania lawmakers tried to pass a bill that would force free black people to register with the government, essentially marking them as suspicious. Forten fought back. He wrote petitions, organized meetings, he rallied black and white allies. The bill was killed, and it wouldn't be the last time he fought City Hall. He also rejected the American Colonization Society, which pushed to send free black people to Liberia. Forten stood his ground. We are Americans. This is our home. We have earned it. He believed we belonged here, not as guests, but as builders of America. Forten didn't just make money, he made a movement. His daughters and granddaughters became teachers, abolitionists, and writers. His granddaughter, Charlotte Forten Gimke, became one of the first black women educators to teach newly freed people in the South during Reconstruction. His home became a headquarters for abolitionists, places of thought and action. He built a dynasty of resistance. He showed that generational wealth is about more than inheritance. It's about intention. James Forten is the black founding father who were never taught about in school. I know you weren't taught about him. He was a teen soldier, a self-made millionaire, a freedom funder, a policy influencer, a legacy builder. His life proves that black brilliance is not new, black business is not new, and black strategy is not new. What would happen if we carried his mindset today, family? If we used our skills, our platforms, and yes, our money, not just for survival, but for liberation. So family, before Wall Street, there was Forten Street. And it's time we remembered who paved the way. This great black American, James Forten.